The economy's not in recovery. We haven't fixed the problem. We haven't even identified the problem. Let's look at it with an engineering solution. Several years ago, Bill Gates identified two key important factors in his TED speech, TED Energy speech. This was 3 years ago. Bill Gates identified two key parameters in solving our CO2 emission problems. He asked for two things. He asked for an energy miracle, and he also said we needed to put people in the equation. And he's absolutely right. But this was 3 years ago, and I haven't heard anybody else really stepping up to the plate, and I would like to take off where Bill Gates left off. And more important than just putting people in the equation for CO2 emissions is considering feedback loops. And what we have created with our complex industrialized world is anonymity. We are anonymous from the problems we have created in other countries. We're anonymous from CO2 emissions, and we think that the government's going to solve our problems, or regulation is going to solve our problems. And I would like to create kind of the azeotrope analysis. And an azeotrope is distilling alcohol. And at some point you reach a 95% concentration of alcohol, and then you will have no more further chemical separation, because you just need to choose a different process for separating water from the alcohol. And so how do we start solving our problems? How do we put people in the equation for solving CO2 emissions? And I'm very interested in defining this feedback loop on fuel. And the economy is not in recovery, because when the price of fuel goes up, home heating costs go up, electricity goes up, price of food goes up, price of clothing goes up. This energy picture is spiraling out of control. There it is. It's a little tornado right there. It's not the only thing spiraling out of control. Endocrine disruption, water quality, species extinction. And so I would like to create a campus that empower people with options. People with options on how we each contribute in our own unique way to caring for a planet that has nurtured us for centuries. And now it's time to nurture her.